Possession. Sixth time in NBA playoff history a team has scored 80 points in the first half. As a foul is underneath. Actually, I beg your pardon. Goaltend. Count the basket. Going the other way.
Portland fans, stand up there in Portland. You have to send some energy this way. It's a home game for Portland, so if you could just imagine them coming out at halftime, the announcer getting everyone into it, giving them that extra energy. They're really going to need some right now.
Well, Edmond is one of the great arenas,
Yes.
one of the loudest arenas in the NBA. I'll never forget, as long as I'm doing this job, the incredible finish against Oklahoma City last year as JaVale McGee scores inside that 37-foot dagger by Damian Lillard. Tom Barbie was on the stats machine there, Chris Webber. So we talked about the 80-point half. The last time it was done, there was an 80, talking about 80-plus point halves. So going to the record books for this one after a dominating first half performance. Anthony Davis. No, LeBron rips down the offensive board and scores another two.
You know, I talked to my close friend, Juwan Howard, and did a little bit of research about just this team and this game. And he played and has won championships with LeBron James. Several examples about how LeBron's temperament, attitude, and demeanor changes, and you can feel it in the locker room, and everyone, coaches, upper management, everyone feels it. And he said it is such a confidence builder when you see LeBron not smiling, not playing, listen to the coach in the locker room sweating and stretching. He says it's
cool about missing his family, being away from his group, but also compartmentalizing all of that to be able to compete in these playoffs here.
There's no question, and even in the last 24 hours, he has been active on Instagram, posting on his stories. He's talked about Kobe's birthday. He's talked about Jacob Blake, who is currently recovering after being shot in Wisconsin by police officers. So he certainly has continued to utilize his platform, even though he is on the NBA campus.
Well, as LeBron takes a deep three.
Oh my goodness.
I just like to say this to put a button on it. When you're
Tell you what, it is the shut up and dribble mantra doesn't apply anymore. Shut up and play, it doesn't apply. And good for these players. It's been incredible to be a part of here in the bubble. Good for these players to stand up, use their platforms, and play basketball at an extremely competitive level and do what they do. These players can do both.
That's right. Provide a wonderful distraction for those out there in the struggle so they can get back to work and continue the great work they're doing.
Carmelo Anthony. A positive moment for the Portland Trail Blazers. Markieff Morris and Damian Lillard picks his pocket. Lillard's been quiet here today, just 9 points. Gives it up, and no. And LeBron rips down another rebound. LeBron's got a chance at a triple-double here tonight if he wants. I don't know if he'll be around the game long enough, but he's got 28 and 6 with 7 assists at this point. And that's going to be a foul on
game. Coming out to a 15-0 run, but you could tell by the temperament of LeBron and the body language of the team moving that ball around from side to side that they came out with a different focus tonight.
I'll be curious to see if Frank Vogel will try to get some more minutes. There's going up top for McGee. LeBron made eye contact, delivers it right on the money. And another assist for James. That's number 8. 21 assists for the Lakers on 34 made baskets. That's going to be a foul on a 3-ball. Chance at a 4-point play for CJ. Then he's played so great, he's almost made it a bit of a moot point. He says with all of the preparations before the game with the athletic training staff and the medical team of the Blazers, he is functioning just fine during the games. He hasn't made an excuse, hasn't talked about it. He's played great. He's got a lot of heart, CJ McCollum. Both of these guys do. Lillard and McCollum, what a duo. And now it looks like Melo popped in the chops. Nurkic sends it out to Carmelo Anthony, and the three-pointer is in, and a foul. Danny Green fouling. Athletic trainer, so we'll keep an eye on Damian Lillard as he does return to the floor here. 94-66, and Caruso comes up short. Here come the Blazers. Just trying to get any kind of rhythm, any kind of positive activity going here in a blowout in Game 4. independent. McGee, give him a block. Caruso to LeBron, and he sets up McGee running the floor, and the layup is good.
So athletic, so nimble, so quick on his feet.
Lakers, McGee has 4 of them. LeBron working on Gary Trent Jr. Double team comes. Here's Kuzma now. Gives it right back.
Good repost.
James on the post up. And now Kuzma for 3. He's got it. That's been a big story tonight. Lakers have found their stroke. And then a hit. 50% from 3-point range. 13 out of 26. Kyle Kuzma has hit his 3rd 3 tonight. There's Carmelo Anthony, a little vintage Melo right there. Skinny Melo, or bubble Melo, if you will. He's been terrific for the Blazers.
And though this is a blowout, let's just be honest. What happens on teams is they find rhythm and they find other things to get them going. So we just saw the repost of LeBron. I haven't seen that before with Kuzma. So in the next series, look for Kuzma when he can't get going to be able to take his time and say, LeBron, you post, be a decoy. I'll throw it back into you and just wait for the spot up shot, just like he did that last play.
In it.
He's like, you sure the video saw that? Let me talk about that again.
One more look at that. I want to challenge the challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw the flag. There you go again. LeBron James posting up on Trent. Double team comes. Kuzma stumbled with it a bit. Fires one inside to Morris. Shot clock at 3, and LeBron hits the deck, and that's going to be a foul on Gary Trent Jr. 30 tonight. After 38 in Game 3, with 12 rebounds and 8 assists in Game 3. He's got 36 and 10 here tonight. 4 rebounds shy of his 2nd triple, replacing Luke Walton, who was in LA for 3 years. Hassan Whiteside, turnaround jump hook is good. Making our way to the end of the 3rd quarter. It has been all Lakers here tonight. It started with a 15-0 run to begin this game in the first 4 minutes. And then they went on a 10-2 run to start the 3rd quarter. And Portland has just had no answer tonight. Gary Trent Jr. gets a friendly bounce.
We're late in that 2nd quarter, but I still want to see if they continue to go to LeBron in the post, let him get others involved, and let guys get a feel for how to continue to play off him, because they're going to have some offensive struggles later on in this playoffs.
Kyle Kuzma hits. He's got a nice night going. 11 points for him.
Every day on social media, someone's going to say you're not doing enough. You're never going to be good enough until we win a championship, and you'll be the greatest. And just keep your focus on the big picture.
Hazonia jumps the lane all the way for the layup. Kuzma peels it back, works the clock here. Danny Green for 3. And he gets the friendly bounce this time. That's another guy the Lakers want to see find some of the magic from the 2 champions.
Defensive end, too. He usually checks that 2 guard. He switches off, sometimes onto the best offensive player. You just want him to feel good about his game.
He's put up a lot of points in his playoff career. He's got over 1,000 points in playoff action as Dwight Howard gets a couple of rebounds out of that and another putback.
And there's another technical. Here we go. Very first play when Melo thought he was fouled on a play and didn't get the call. And we've seen that frustration manifest all night through their play, specifically by not sharing the ball and not spacing the floor.
25-point lead for the Lakers after the Trent 3. And here goes Waiters. Yeah, he'll take it. A willing shooter.
Oh, yeah. Never saw a shot he didn't like.
First basket of the game for Dion Waiters. McCollum inside scores it. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter here. Well,